Hello guys, in this video we'll talk about Firebase. What is a Firebase? Firebase is a backend as a service. It provides developers with a variety of tools and services to help them develop quality apps, grow their user base, and also earn profit. It is built on Google's infrastructure. Firebase is categorized as NoSQL database program, which stores data in JSON-like documents. In Firebase, a document is a set of key value pairs defined by a schema. A group of documents make up a collection. Some of the key features of the Firebase are authentication, real-time database, hosting, and test lab, and also it will provide you a free notification. You don't have to provide additional coding for it. So let us start with the first one, that is authentication. Firebase authentication supports authentication using passwords, phone numbers, Google logins, Facebook logins, Twitter, and more. The Firebase authentication can be used to manually integrate one or more sign methods into an app. Second thing is real-time database. Data is synced across all clients in real time and remains available even when an app goes offline. And third thing is about hosting. Firebase hosting provides fast hosting for a web app. Content is cached into content delivery networks worldwide. You don't have to give your unique or brand-centric domain names with Firebase hosting. You can use a custom domain, for example example.com or app.example.com instead of a Firebase generated domain for your Firebase hosted sites. Firebase hosting provisions an SSL certificates for each of your domains and serves your content over a global CDN. Now the fourth thing is about test labs. The application is tested on virtual and physical devices located in Google data centers. Firebase Test Lab is a cloud-based app testing infrastructure that lets you test your app on a range of devices and configurations, so you can get a better idea of how it will perform in the hands of live users. Now the fifth thing is notifications. Notifications can be sent with Firebase with no additional coding. Firebase Cloud Messaging or FCM provides a reliable and battery efficient connections between your server and devices that allows you to deliver and receive messages and notifications on iOS, Android, and the web at no cost. Notification messages are fully integrated with Google Analytics for Firebase, giving you access to detailed engagement and conversion tracking. It also monitors effectiveness from a single dashboard with no coding required. For example, when you design apps like mobile apps, like for example for iOS or Android or any other web application, the database is a kind of a big problem, and not because it's hard to design, but also it sometimes uses a lot of bandwidth in between your backend, that is database, and front end, that is your application. For example, if your app is dealing of photo sharing things and the users want to access those photos from the database, so it's not easy to maintain all these things like authentication system, storage of photos in database, and other things as well. And also, for example, if you use Google, Facebook, or Twitter authentication systems, it is also not easy to design the system. Now Firebase is the solution for all of these problems. It comes with complete solution for backend system. You can do all types of authentication, like you can use email and passwords, or you can also use Facebook, Google, or Twitter logins for authentication as well. It also provides you a real-time database interaction, means really it's real time. As soon as you write a code, you will interact with the real-time database. That is the beauty of this Firebase. Not only it's limited to database and authentication, but also you can have a debugging, cloud messaging apps, as I already said, these notifications, and there are tons of other things that you can see using the Firebase as well. A good part of the Firebase is that you don't have to manage the database of its own, because it can be managed by the Firebase flawlessly itself, especially for small scale users. And for small scale user it's free, but for large scale things you have paid for it. And this was all about Firebase, and I hope you find this video informative. Please subscribe, like and share this video. Thank you for watching.